Hey everybody, Effie here. Today I'm going to show you how to layer our climbing iris layering stencils. This is a 6 stencil layering collection. You have 3 layers for the upper petals, 3 layers for the lower petals, and then 1 foliage layer which is on stencil 3, which is the same layer as the 3rd petal layer. So this is stencil 3. The upper petal layer is enclosed in etched circles, and then the rest of the stencil is the foliage layer. So the 3 etched circles right here, and then everything else on the stencil, you're going to use a light green or a dark green for the foliage layer. There's only 1 foliage layer, so you can go as dark or as light as you want. So on each stencil, you have a nice large etched number and then some additional instructions. For example, you can see circled petal dark and then foliage, and it shows you exactly where you need to layer. So this is stencil 1. You see the nice large etched one and the top petal dash light. We're going to use our bubblegum, cherry, and lipstick red to blend the first 3 upper petal layers. And we're using our wide set stencil brush. We're going in with the least amount of pressure as we blend this layer, and then we're also going to blend off the corners of the stencil and onto the cardstock to create our registration marks. And we're just going to place stencil number 2 right inside those registration marks and blend this layer with our cherry dye ink and the same wide stencil brush. We use 1 brush per color family around here. Next, we're going to place stencil 3 inside our registration marks, and we're going to go ahead and blend the upper petal layers first and then the foliage second. But since we're doing some selective ink blending on this layer, we're going to use our mid-size stencil brush, which is smaller than the standard stencil brush that you see on the right side here. So let's go ahead and blend the upper petal layer with the mid-size brush, and we're just going to go into the 3 circled etched areas with our lipstick red. Once we're done with the lipstick red, we're going to switch over to our green mid-size brush and our Meadow ink, and we're just going to blend the rest of the stencil. Now remember, there's only 1 foliage layer, so you can go as light or as dark on this layer as you like. Next, for stencil 4, we're going to use our soft amethyst dye ink, and this is the first layer of the lower petal. For the lower petals, we're using our Amethyst collection inks. Once we're done with 4, we're going to take that stencil off, replace it with stencil 5. We're going to use our Iris Blooms dye ink and the same stencil brush that we just used for the soft amethyst. Now for stencil number 6, we're going to use our Violet Fringe dye ink, and this is the last stencil layer, and here is the finished blended product. Isn't it absolutely beautiful? I'm so excited to show you guys different color combinations using this set. We also have a coordinating die for this stencil set. It cuts out the blended image in a really pretty intricate die cut, and you can see here I already have some pre-made die cuts to show you guys. We also have a coordinating stamp set, and in the same 4x6 photopolymer set, there are 3 sentiments. And when you purchase the coordinating die set for the climbing iris stencils, there's going to be 3 additional dies in that set, and those dies are going to cut out these sentiments in the stamp. So if you're wondering what those extra dies are, that's what that is. So here are just some samples made by our talented design team members. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.